things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning, and conditions are immaculate out there. So if you're going to get out there, ski or ride, well, Lion's Head is a really fun place to go explore. Today is Tuesday, February 7th, so we're 1 week away from Valentine's Day. So if you've not bought your special someone that thing yet or planned that date yet, well, today's the day to do so. Also, if you're looking for a great little gift to give someone, well, then we've got something coming up here on TV8 that you're going to want to stay and listen to, because we've got a great webpage where you can come into this studio and you can submit like a little video telling your loved one how much you love them, and then we'll air it here on TV8. So we'll give you more information about that coming up shortly. But we do want to talk about some great national holidays today. The first one being National Ballet Day, National Rose Day, and National Green Week, meaning that we're going to protect our environment just a little bit heavier this week, which I think that we should focus on doing that all of the time. Now, we've got a great show in store for you. Of course, we're going to be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, that resort report, talking to you about what goggle lens is best for a day like today. Mark Sassy is out on a wonderful adventure up on Meadow Mountain. So if you maybe are looking to get into skinning, well, this is a great place to start, but there's also a fabulous race taking place this weekend, and he'll give us some more information in just a little bit. Then we've got Eagle County coming in to talk about all of the wonderful things taking place around our county. Then we've got someone from the Town of Vail Council coming in to talk with us about parking, because there's been a lot of confusion around it, and so we're going to get all of that cleared up today. Now, if you're looking for something to do today, there's a lot of wonderful activities taking place in and around our community. You can make your way over to the Eagle Valley Library District, whether you want to go to Avon, Gypsum, or Eagle. There's always story times at one of the three fabulous locations, and you can go to evld.org for more information, and that way you can look at all the story times. Now they've got those really early on year story times, so for those newborns and those toddlers, and then they slowly make their way up. They've also got a bilingual story time, which is great because that's just a great way to start introducing your child into learning a second language. Now, something else that's taking place today, first thing this morning, is Anahata. The yoga studio over in Minturn is doing a donation-based guided meditation. Now, this is all such a wonderful thing to go enjoy. A guided meditation to get yourself a little bit grounded. Maybe you've been stressed out into the new year. Well, then you can just settle down, relax, and go through this guided meditation. It's only 30 minutes long, and all of the donations are going to the Heart Foundation to help people who might not have the resources to access yoga get access to yoga, which I think is a great way for everyone to move their body. Now, if you're looking for something else to do tonight, the Eagle Valley Library District is hosting their Dungeons and Dragons night. So you can make your way over there. You can enjoy the game with the insane 20-sided die, and you can enjoy learning the game as well. So they take everyone from beginners to advanced, and you can go celebrate and just play the fun and very fantasy kind of fiction game. I've heard it's a ton of fun. I've never actually tried to play it, but I know some people here that really love it. Now, if you're looking for something else to do, the Walking Mountain Science Center has a sustainable film series. Now, that's going to take place over at the Riverwalk Theater starting at 6:30. Now, this is a great way to participate in Green Week, especially because this is going to help you make those small shifts in your life to be more sustainable and make sure that you're taking care of our environment. Now, it is a free event, but registration is required. So you can go to walkingmountainsciencecenter.org, and that way you can sign up for all of the fun that they have coming up. Now, there's there's a couple more things. I'm just running out of breath. You can make your way over to the Colorado Mountain College today for the Heads Up for Hope Brain Injury Support Group. So if you know someone who has maybe recently gotten a severe concussion, or you know someone who's a caregiver for that person who has recently got that concussion, well, this support group is going to offer a place for everyone to feel comfortable, safe, and lean on each other through kind of these hard times. And so you can find out more information at the Heads Up for Hope website, and that way you can just participate in everything that they've got going on. They also offer many great resources, so if there is someone in your life going through this right now, well, then you are not alone, and there is some great resources here in our community, so make sure that you check that out. Now, one other thing taking place over in Vail today, which is going to be a ton of fun, is the National Brotherhood of Skiers has Soul on the Snow, a great music series, and that's going to take place over in Golden Peak. They're coming together with Vail Mountain for their 60th anniversary to just celebrate and really bring some light to what the National Brotherhood of Skiers Association does. So make sure that you go check it out. They also have a full lineup of activities this week because they're going to be here all week long enjoying the snow. So make sure that you check that out as well. All right, we're going to take it over to Mark Sassy, who's going to give us a look at Meadow Mountain first thing this morning. And he's also going to give us a look at that local weather forecast. Mark, how's the temperature out there first thing this morning?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, Meadow Mountain right here first thing this morning. Temperatures kind of, it's nice out here, believe it or not. It was cool first thing when I was kind of hiking up a little bit. But I think what I'm noticing more is that it's light out first thing this morning, which is a treat for all of us. It's a sign of moving in towards the second half of winter, right? Getting brighter first thing in the morning and staying brighter longer. Sun setting today, I think at I want to say like 5:33. Let me set my coffee down. Let's talk about your weather today. Blue skies, big moon over there. It's going to be a nice day for us here in Eagle County. Right around 8 o'clock this morning, we'll break single digits, about 10 degrees. We're going to see a high temperature mid-afternoon in Vail, about 34 degrees. We're going to start off with mostly sunny skies, a few clouds passing through, then that should shift into the afternoon with just more sunshine. That hourly forecast, temperatures midday, 34 is going to be the high temperature. By noon, about 27 degrees this evening, starting at 8 o'clock at about 16 degrees, clear skies, and sunshine throughout the daytime too. So apply your sunscreen, not just once, but every hour and a half just to protect your skin. Sunny in Denver with a high of 47 today. For Vail, obviously 34 for Avon, and 35 for Eagle. Sunshine all through Eagle County, really all out towards the west right now. Well, the southern part of the west. There's another system coming in out of the north tomorrow. A quick moving system might bring some snow to us. Tonight, about 8 degrees for that low temperature, mostly clear skies. And then as we look at that extended forecast Wednesday through Sunday, we have afternoon snow showers tomorrow, 50% chance with a high of 36. And then for Thursday, we have morning snow showers with a 40% chance of that with a high of about 20 degrees. And then we'll see that sunshine return once again for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures upper 30s, low 40s through the weekend, and a nice amount of sunshine. And yeah, we were talking a little bit ago, Maddie was telling everybody how good those conditions are, up on Vail and on Beaver Creek. And right here, the conditions look great too. We're going to check back with me in a bit. I have a big event I want to talk about coming up this weekend here at Meadow Mountain. But let's bring it back to Maddie in the studio, and let's find out what our conditions on Vail and Beaver Creek look exactly like with our resort report coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
The conditions are going to be good today. We are expecting to see that sunshine come out. So like Mark said, make sure that you're layering up with that sunscreen. But we just received 1 inch of new snow in the last 24 hours, 7 inches in the last 48 hours, bringing that season total to 218 inches with a 60-inch base depth. Now this is taking place up on Beaver Creek Mountain. If you're getting out there to ski or ride, you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can ski until 4 p.m. So you can really enjoy your time out there on Beaver Creek Mountain. 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, and 98% of the terrain is open right now up on Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy. If you have not yet made your way over to Arrowhead, the conditions over there are incredible. If you have not made your way maybe yet to like Larkspur, the conditions over there are incredible. So we highly recommend that you go check out all of the fun to be had up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, no new snow in the last 24 hours, 4 inches in the last 48 hours. temperatures, bringing that season total to 240 inches with a 70-inch base depth. Now you can ski or ride up on Vail Mountain from 8:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. Now as we take a look to see what's open up on Vail Mountain, 33 of the lifts are open, 275 trails are open, with 100% of that terrain open. Now if you are making your way over to explore Vail Mountain, well then maybe you should start your morning in Lion's Head, which we looked at first thing this morning. Take that new express lift, the Sundown Express Chair 17, over, and that way you can access those legendary back bowls right there from Lion's Head, making it a ton of fun for you to explore all of Vail Mountain and making it super convenient for you to get out there. Now we want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report first thing this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go get any ski or snowboard needs, well then they've got you covered. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to go check in with Mark, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Roof, here with the scoreboard. I just want to remind you to check us out tonight on Comcast Channel 92. Tonight, we speak with a young boxer from Mean Street Boxing in Eagle, as well as his coach, about his upcoming national competition. We also speak to Battle Mountain Nordics team about their preparations for the state championship. Hopefully you can catch us tonight at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or on thescoreboardnation.com. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, this is Cece from Good Day Vail, and I suggest that you stay tuned for our episode today. You are going to be overwhelmed with our house concert episode, so join us on Good Day Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, our Tuesday edition. I'm up here at Meadow Mountain. I find myself kind of venturing over here on my Tuesdays now. Good little bit of morning exercise, a little skinning, ATing up the mountain, which is kind of new for me. And it allows you to kind of climb up and then ski down with skis that have a releasable heel, so you can actually pivot your foot up and down like you're walking, or almost like your classic cross-country skiing with some aggression up the hill. But it's been a lot of fun for me. It's fun out here at Meadow Mountain. I don't know if you can probably see behind me though, but there's tracks everywhere out here. And a lot of people are out here, whether they're snowshoeing, skiing, skinning up the mountain on their split boards, You can go quite a ways up there on the Meadow Mountain, and you can get some fresh tracks on your own, and it's all free. You just have to work for it a little bit. I want to talk about an event coming up. First off, let's talk a little bit about what Ski-Mo is. Ski-Mo is ski mountaineering, basically exactly what it stands for. It involves skiing up the mountain and skiing down the mountain. So I guess what I'm doing is ski mountaineering, but there's other layers to it. So Ski-Mo is similar to the winter equivalent to like trail running, right? But it takes place on skis. So if you enjoy trail running or road or mountain biking, cardio activities of sorts, then Ski-Mo probably is perfect for you. I wanted to do it to get more cardio fit, and that's kind of why I do it. It's a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable. Think of it also as like fitness skiing, okay? And they have big races, Ski-Mo races all around the world, and some of them are high intensity where you actually have to boot pack your way up the mountain, technical rope work also, and then ski down. But a lot of these Ski-Mo races take place on beginner and intermediate terrain, inbounds, kind of resort terrain, kind of like this kind of terrain. So for everybody, Ski-Mo has a little bit to offer. And Ski-Mo gear is a little bit different than regular touring or AT gear because it's all about the weight. If you were to go running in, let's say, a pair of hiking boots, it's kind of the same idea. You can get skis that are half the width, half the weight, boots that weigh a fraction of what most people would wear to go touring in general, and it allows you to be more efficient going up the hill. So there's a lot of options out there. And also for clothing, one company that I'm aware of, it's called Crazy Clothing out of Italy, and they make Ski-Mo specific fitness clothing so you can stay warm, expel the heat that you're building up, and also keep warm, and they're very fashionable. You can check out the Crazy website. It's pretty awesome, the stuff that they have. And Jeff Berkeley is a local rep here in town. There is an event coming up here this weekend right here at Meadow Mountain. So the Vail Rec District, which they're a local group of individuals that put on athletic events all around Eagle County, 365 days a year. They do the softball in the summer. They operate the Vail Golf Course, and they do a little bit of everything. Well, they have a winter race series, and they had a race a couple weeks ago at Arrowhead. It was a Ski-Mo race uphill, and this weekend here at Meadow Mountain is the Meadow Mountain Ski-Mo. They got a couple different categories. They have an expert category. They have a beginner and intermediate category. And the race, everybody stages up here on the plateau, not right at the base of the parking lot, but a little further up, kind of where I'm standing. Then the race will go on up the hill, and you race up the hill, and then at points, you may have to take your skis off and run, and then you ski down the hill as fast as you can also. So it's kind of a neat experience for those that are really fitness conscious, much more than I am, but it is a lot of fun. You can go to vailrec.com for more info. They also have another race coming up in February, and it's the Vail Uphill Race, and that's not on skis, but you can do it on skis. It's any kind of footwear you want. It's just an uphill winter race. And then they have the Kruger Memorial Shamrock Shuffle Snowshoe Race in March. Those are the 4 winter races that they have coming up. But this weekend here, this Saturday, the Meadow Mountain Ski-Mo, you got to check that out. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. We'll make our way back down valley to Avon, where the home of the TV8 studios are. And we have a great bus system all around Eagle County. And one of those areas where the buses come and go is right there in Avon. And to get around a little bit easier, to understand how it works, we have a little bit of information for you. Let's take a look.
We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information in the entire bus schedule. Now, the Eco Bus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Do you love local sports here in the Valley? Well, we have you covered here on the Scoreboard, where you can get exclusive interviews with some of our best local athletes, as well as great live event coverage of some of our best competitions, ranging from high school sports to some great local recreational competitions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. I can't wait to see you there.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Giving you a look at that weather forecast off towards the west. Right down in that area there is Dow Junction. That's where you're going to find the confluence of Gore Creek and the Eagle River right over there. And this is where you would get off if you wanted to travel towards Minturn on Highway 6 and 24 to go south towards Leadville. That is west on I-70. That way is Easton. Clear skies out towards the west first thing this morning. We'll see the snow shower activity coming kind of out of the north later on this evening at some point for tomorrow. But for today, it's clear. Big full moon. I don't know if you can make that out over there. Here's a look at your weather for the day. Temperatures around 8 o'clock. We're looking at about 10 degrees for your morning temperature at 10 a.m. this morning. Mostly sunny skies throughout the daytime. And the high temperature in Vail this afternoon, probably between 2 and 3 o'clock, somewhere around there, will be about 34 degrees. So it's going to be a nice day for Eagle County. Mid-afternoon, sunny throughout the day, clear this evening. Temperatures starting in the single digits into the teens. Will be in the 20s by lunchtime, and then 34 between that 2 to 4 o'clock time frame. 47 and sunny along the Front Range down in Denver today. It's going to be nice for them once again. Perfect dog walking weather. And then for Vail, Avon, and Eagle, respectively, temperatures mid-30s, 34, 34, and 35, and sunny. Evening lows tonight about 8 degrees. That sun setting a little bit later, once again at 5:33. Mostly clear skies tonight. And then we're going to start with a little bit of clearing first thing in the morning tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see a high of 36, but there is a 50% chance of snow coming our way Afternoon snow showers, maybe 2, 3, 4 inches by Thursday morning. Then on Thursday, a high of about 20 degrees. Morning snow showers, and then it should start pushing through Thursday afternoon. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, once again, nice weather for Vail, for Beaver Creek, for Eagle County, for Colorado. Sunny temperatures, upper 30s, low 40s. And partly cloudy possibly for Sunday, but mostly sunny for Friday and Saturday, and a good part of Sunday also. This weather report brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, located right there in the heart of Avon. So it's going to be a bright day out here, Maddie. I think it's great to educate everybody on the availability of being able to switch your lenses and what's going to be the perfect lens on your goggles to be able to see out there on a day like today. Let's have our Lens of the Day report coming up next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
You're right, Mark. It is important, since that sunshine is going to be out, that you protect your eyeballs from those UV rays. And so right now, I've got the Oakley Flight Deck. And the reason that I chose this goggle lens is because even when that cloud coverage rolls in, you're going to be able to see with this lens, because it is the Jade Gold Prism lens. And so it's a one lens system, but you can see as I move the lens that it has that nice rose gold, like kind of deep red almost tint to it. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow that contrast in the snow when those clouds come out, making it so that you can see, but with that bright sunshine, because it is a darker lens and it does have those blue and green tints to it, it's also going to allow you to see with that sunshine out. So this is a really good lens to cover a very broad spectrum of light. So if you're looking for something that you can ski in for most of the time, this is a great alternative to having that two lens system. Now, they have a variety of these prism lenses, and these prism lenses are a goggle lens that are meant to cover that broad spectrum of light. So you can go to any one of the eyepiece locations. You can talk to them about the prism lens technology that Oakley is now currently putting in all of their goggles, and that way you can find the one that's going to best suit your needs. Now, Eyepieces of Vail has 6 convenient locations throughout our community, one over in Snowmass, and they've got a new one coming out here soon. So make sure that you go check them out. We always recommend that if you are looking for goggles, you check out the Goggle Bar, which is located at the top of Bridge Street, and then of course check out their new Beaver Creek location. It just had its grand opening, and it is breathtaking up there. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we have more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got Claire Noble from Eagle County joining me on the couch first thing this morning because we're about to kick off 140 years of Eagle County. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me on. It's a beautiful morning outside. A little bit not as chilly as it has been lately.
That cold front has kind of sneaked
Yeah.
out. We've got a little bit of a high pressure system, some warmer temperatures, but then we've got a nice storm system rolling in soon.
Well, I know a lot of people, the grayness starts to get to them after a while.
Right.
Not me. I'm a bit of a vampire, so I'm good with that. But I know a lot of people are really looking forward to a little bit of sunshine.
That's me. I'm the one that gets sad with all the grayness. I'm like, oh, really again? I have to walk my dog and I can't see.
Well, the county has a couple of things we're celebrating.
Yeah.
Today, we're having State of the County. And State of the County is an opportunity for the county to talk about what we accomplished the previous year and then what we have coming up this year. And so, for instance, the airport has a lot to crow about. I mean, they had another record-breaking year last year. Their employments were up 6%. More than 200,000 people emplaned at Eagle County. And that means people got on the plane, they were paying customers, so that doesn't count crew, and that doesn't count the private jets. So those are people getting on commercial jets at our little tiny Eagle County airport, our wonderful little airport.
Which is so incredible because that was such a big push with all the sustainable things that they were trying to do to make it so that they were more fascinating to consumers, and then of course all of the rebates that they were offering.
Yeah, that was a nice thing that they did in conjunction with BVP over the summer. I wasn't able to, I'd already bought my tickets when this rebate program came out, so somebody else benefited from that. So anyway, today we're doing State of the County at 11 o'clock in the Eagle County room at our building in Eagle County in Eagle 500 Broadway. It's also going to be live streamed, so if you can't come in person but you want to see what we're talking about, and it's a really fun presentation. There's a lot of videos. There's some of the commissioners talking, but it's a real mix. So it's a fun thing to do, and also super informative.
I was just going to say, this is a great way for people to learn about what's taking place in our community right now and exactly what's happening, because honestly, until you started coming in, I had no idea that we had these special districts that we needed to vote into and vote on and follow up with. And so I learned so much just from having you here, and then to have the opportunity to learn more about our community, to be a good resident here of Eagle County. This is an amazing opportunity.
I'm so glad you brought this up because I had no idea what a special district was until I moved here.
Right.
I didn't know they existed. I thought it was just something people did here, but apparently they're nationwide. They've been around a long time. They started when people were doing park districts. And so that's kind of, and then they've morphed into all of these other things. And I think what a lot of folks don't understand, and I didn't either, is that, for instance, the county owns no fire engines.
Wow.
We own none. They belong to the special districts or the towns. So Town of Eagle Fire or the Greater Eagle River Fire Protection District, they are the ones who fight the fires. County doesn't own any. And the other thing, the rec district. So a lot of people, especially their kids, are in mountain recreation.
Yes.
The rec district is its own district. If you don't live in a town in Eagle, you probably live in a metro district. So I mention this because it's a way for citizens to get involved. And they used to have their elections for their board positions on even years, but the state is asking everyone to switch to odd years. So even though they had an election last May, They have another election coming up this May.
Wow.
And I know May is a few months away,
Right.
But if you want to run for one of these boards, most of the deadlines for basically announcing your candidacy are in February. So that's why you need to get on it now. So for instance, the paramedic services, they have some positions on their board that will come up for election in May. The water and sanitation district, that's another thing. The county doesn't own the water or the sanitation. There's a special district. We are all in that special district, and they have positions on their board as well.
I feel like every time I learn something new, because honestly, I thought that Eagle County was the person who owned all of the fire trucks, all of the ambulance, and all of that stuff to keep everyone safe, especially because we've had some years recently where we've had to really watch for wildfires and everything like that. And so that's crazy to me.
Yeah. Actually, there are cemetery districts in Eagle County as well.
Wow.
You know, so there are special districts that do nothing but the cemetery.
Oh man, I'm like learning so much. And so if people want more information on this and they want to see all the different districts and what they should be ready to vote on come May, where can they get more information?
Well, you're going to have to go to that particular district. So the Eagle County Clerk and Recorder, who runs our primaries and general elections, does not run special district elections. Actually, it's a CPA firm that runs most of them. And so you'll have to go, like if water is something that's super important to you and you're like, you know, I think I want to be on that district. I want to serve on that board. Then you can go to their webpage and you'll get their information about how to apply for and run for, and really more about the organization so you better understand it before you actually run to be on the board.
Interesting. Okay, so you've heard it here. You can go to the special district that you're interested in, and then you can get the information and get ready to vote in the upcoming May elections for them.
Yes. So Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday, we kick off our 140th celebration. Eagle County technically turns 140 on Saturday, February 11th. So 1883 was when we were kind of carved out of Summit County and made into our own county. And so this was just a few years after Colorado became a state. So Eagle County, named for the Eagle River that runs through our county, long before I-70 was even thought of. So it's kind of a strange little county because we have a little outpost over in the Roaring Fork Valley around El Jebel and Basalt. Right. So that's technically Eagle County as well. Divided by a mountain, you got to drive 2 hours to get there. But they are also Eagle County. But yeah, so we turn 140 this year. We're celebrating in a lot of ways. Our kickoff on Wednesday night will be at 5:30. We'll be at Colorado Mountain College. We have Eagle County historian Kathy Hiker as our guest speaker. The commissioners will be there. I've invited some former commissioners, and they've said they're going to try to attend. And there's one I'm super excited about, Jonette Phillips. She was the first female clerk and recorder of Eagle County and the first female commissioner of Eagle County.
Wow, what a rich piece of history, and especially because that's something that we've been so excited to be seeing take kind of the office by storm right now. And not only that, but let's talk about these incredible photo exhibits that you guys are creating to give people that flashback in time.
Yes, so the Eagle County Library District,
yes.
Again, another special district who has positions on their board, I believe, that are open as well. They have an archive of more than 8,000 digital images. I'd like to say we looked at every single one. We did not, but we looked at a ton of them. And what we were looking for were photos that were representative of Eagle County, all aspects of Eagle County. So there's a photo from Bond, there's a photo Burns, McCoy, these places that in the past were actually more populous, had more influence in the county, and now they're little quiet little hamlets out there on your way up on 131 up to Steamboat. But yeah, so they were part of our county and part of our history, which really started with mining and agriculture, farming, but also ranching and sheep herding. So that's why those places ended up, they were more populous at that time, had a little bit more influence in the county, had yeah. So now they're these quiet little places.
Now, if people are interested in seeing the photo exhibit, where can they get more information to kind of follow it? Because you guys are going to continue to move it, right?
Right. So we're starting out in February at Colorado Mountain College. We're moving in March over to the Eagle Town Library. And We're going to have this all on our website, eaglecounty.us as well. So you'll be able to see them digitally if you're not able to see them in person, but we're moving them around the valley for the next 6 to 8 months. So they'll be somewhere close to you. I hope to have them at the rodeo. The town of Minturn is going to be hosting it, and they hope to have it at their farmers market in the summer.
Oh, amazing. Claire, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, and always teaching us more about the wonderful community that we live in.
Thank you so much for having me on, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out not only the specialty districts in our area, that way if you would like to join one of the boards, you can do so, but also make sure that you embark in this rich piece of history that we're going to bring to life, or that Eagle County is going to bring to life, because we're celebrating 140 years of being our wonderful community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Good morning, Vail.
Have you been confused about the parking that's taking place in Vail with all of the changes? Well, we've got one of the Town of Vail Council members joining me on the couch, Travis Coggin. Thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now, I was confused about this. This is something you and I have talked about because I was like, what is happening? Why can't I park? I was there for an hour, but there are tips and tricks that people have misunderstood and gotten false information from all over the community. And so let's talk accurate facts about the parking.
Oh man, accurate facts are on the website. There's a lot there's a lot there. So, whatever I say, people should supplement by going on the Vail parking website. And the easiest way to get there is just Google Vail Parking Pass and click the link, because it's a pretty long link. It's got a lot of backslashes and stuff in it. but it has all the data. And so, this year, one of several things that is different is we've broken our season out into peak days and non-peak days.
Yes.
And so those are represented in green and red on the schedule, so it's very clear. You can see what they are, but generally a non-peak day is Monday through Thursday, and then a peak day is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then holidays. So the week between Christmas, which really doesn't matter right now because we're into February,
Right.
but there's still a couple upcoming holidays that fall on a Monday, so those would be
Right.
a peak day.
Like President's Weekend, which is next weekend.
President's Weekend, there
Right.
you go. And so the pricing structure is different on a peak day and a non-peak day. But really kind of the big thing we've done is we have passes now. And our passes are a different way to try to really help us understand who is moving in the structure and how they're moving there, kind of when the need is and when the need isn't, so that we can balance, Vail locals per se, East Vail to West Vail folks with folks
Right.
that are coming from down Valley and the like. So we have, several different types of passes. The one that is probably the most common, that provides a lot of value to locals, is just the Vail, or is just a local pass.
Right.
So we have a Vail local pass and an Eagle County local pass, and they both provide the same benefits. One's just $25 more than the other. But the big thing that gets you is 2 hours of free parking on non-peak days. And it also gets you free parking from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the mornings.
Which for some people who are up and about first thing in the morning, that is super beneficial. Now, if you go online and you buy a pass, how long does it take for you to acquire it?
It takes 24 to 48 hours. There's a system processing thing. There's
Yes.
some verification of paperwork that needs to happen. No one in Frisco can buy, this
The
pass,
local pass,
the
yeah.
local pass, right? So, you do have to upload information that has to be verified, and, don't do it on a Friday because it probably won't happen until, Tuesday. But, there at the beginning of the season, there was a backlog, so it took a little longer, but I know that they've gotten, a lot faster with reviewing and approving things.
Well, now if you get a pass,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to go into Vail to get it, or do they mail it to you?
You can actually download it. I have my handy dandy pass. Not everybody can probably see that, but it's just a QR code that I put on my phone.
Right there.
And so I can scan that when I get in. Or, I also have it printed as just a paper copy. But they do have some of those little kind of like name badge plastic things that, you could print it out and stuff that in there just so that you don't, trash it. But, the other thing is that one of the unfortunate byproducts of COVID was it kind of broke our good habit of riding the bus.
Right.
And so a lot of people, it was just very convenient. Cars are convenient.
Right.
But we have an amazing transportation system, one of the best in the country, if not the world. It's free for, if you're in the town of Vail. And, so one byproduct of changing this around and working with the pricing is we've seen bus ridership go up by 33%, which is huge.
Right, which is what you guys wanted.
Yeah, we want people on the bus. That's the bus was built to move people around. So,
And it's like carpooling. It's better for the environment. You guys are working really hard to make your buses more eco-friendly.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
it's National Green Week. Save the planet, ride the bus.
Oh my goodness, look at you. You have this bright, beautiful blazer, smiling, happy, knowing all the holidays, and Green Week
And
that
Green
I've
Week.
never even heard of.
I read it online this morning, so
All right,
I like it.
good.
And so buses are important.
I agree. Buses are extreme, and buses are expensive. So I want to
Right.
make sure that I have a lot of people on the bus.
Right.
They run very frequently. So, it's really a balance between, parking and buses. It's all part of the transportation equation and how do we get people around. The other thing was we were finding that just people weren't using all of the lots that we have. We have Ford Park, we have the soccer field, we have Red Sandstone, we have the Vail Village and Lion's Head, and there was just, there'd be parking on the frontage road when we still had capacity in the parking lots and parking structures. And so, there's some safety concerns that when you have so many people milling around, crossing, the frontage road, coming out of the structures and buses. And so, there's a lot of different things we're trying to balance, and the guest and local experiences, intertwine through all that.
Well, and if people want to park at something like Red Sandstone, you guys have a bus that will go there and put you right where you would get out if you were going to the normal parking structure. It's just adding maybe 5 minutes to your time to get to the mountain.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you can also walk right across the pedestrian bridge right there. But yeah, the Red Sandstone parking structure, for example, I mean, I think it's served by 5 buses.
Wow.
Right? You have both West Vail Red, West Vail Green, Sandstone, Lions Ridge Loop. There's probably another one that I missed. But there's just, kind of when you look at it, there's just a lot of different ways to get from these structures into town. So.
See, and now you guys know that the parking is not this giant crazy mess that everyone made it out to be. You just have to get your pass online.
Yeah, and there, I will admit, we've been working with our software vendor. There's some funky language that at first is a little off-putting, but I think that at one point it said unavailable. Well, it should say, you're not yet approved, right? So just little things like that kind of caused everybody to initially freak out, which it was understandable, so we're working through those kinks, which I think are unfortunately part of any new project rollout. But I think our parking team, our parking attendants have done great. They're some of the nicest, most patient people. And so I really give them a lot of credit for oftentimes just raising the gate to get people. I'd be like, look, we get it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
We'll work through this. So.
We're sorry. We're working with you, not against you, we promise.
Yeah, no, they're wonderful people and they're doing a great job.
Now, my final question for you is, if people are interested in attending a town council meeting and seeing the agenda beforehand, because I have signed up, I get all the emails that come from you guys, where can they go to see more information on that, just so they can be involved if they'd like to be?
So all of the agendas are posted on the Town of Vail website. So it's under, I don't even know which link it is, but it's like council meetings and agendas. And so then you kind of go and look and see, we have an afternoon meeting and an evening meeting. Our meetings are always on the first and third Tuesdays of the month. On Instagram, there's a group, there's a page called Vail Sticky, and a lot of times they'll just do a brief little summary of what is going to be on the agenda, and then there'll be a link to the meeting. It has all the PDFs and everything.
Travis, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, and clearing up the parking confusion.
Yeah, Google Vail Parking Pass. There's a lot of info there, phone numbers, all that stuff. They're happy to help you out and answer any questions, so just give them a call.
Well, thank you again, because I know that there's been a lot of misinterpretation about the parking this year. So it's nice to have it kind of cleared up and give people that understanding that they need.
Hey, happy to help out.
Make sure that if you have not bought your parking pass yet, you do so. All you have to do is Google Vail Parking Pass, and it'll come right up, making it super convenient and right there on your phone. And you can do as Travis does and put that QR code as your background on your phone. That way it's super easy to scan. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast. So stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, Our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Looking good up here. I made my way up, partially up the way up Meadow Mountain, and you can see off towards the east, Dow Junction, sun coming up and over the mountains. We'll have sun here probably within the next half an hour. Bright blue skies for us all around Eagle County first thing this morning. It's a spectacular way to start that day. So make sure you take advantage of the day, get out and enjoy it, protect your eyes, wear some sunscreen, drink plenty of water. Go play on both resorts or come over to Meadow Mountain and explore. Our weather for today, you're looking at it right here. We're going to have mostly blue skies throughout the entire day. Temperatures around 8 o'clock at about 10 degrees. And then we can expect to see temperatures midday getting into the upper 20s and low 30s by the highest temperature of the day. And we'll have mostly sunny skies all day long. Your hourly forecast will explain it for you clearly. Teens in the morning, and then 20s early afternoon, 30s by 3 o'clock or so in the afternoon, then cooling off this evening. 47 in Denver, nice along the Front Range today. We'll see 30s for Vail, Avon, and Eagle, mid-30s, and sunny skies. And then tonight we have about 8 degrees for that low temperature. Our sun is going to set a little bit later at 5:33, mostly clear once again. And then our 5-day forecast, we have a little bit of snow possibly coming our way tomorrow evening. Temperatures for Wednesday, a high of about 36 degrees. And then 40% chance of snow Thursday morning before that clears on out. So we might get 3-4 more inches as we make our way through this week, the second week of February. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're looking at sunshine, mostly clear skies, partly cloudy for Sunday, but temperatures upper 30s, low to mid 40s as we make our way through the weekend. So great time to be here in the mountains, no crowds on the hill, and all the terrain is open. It's kind of perfect. All right, so I'll make my way down the hill here in just a little bit. I got a guy skinning his way up the hill right now. Don't forget, we got that big ski-mo race right here at Meadow Mountain, put on by the Vail Recreation District this Saturday. We're taking it back to Maddie right now to wrap up the show, but thanks for tuning in to my portion today, and have a great day.
Thanks so much, Mark. It looks like it's a ton of fun out there first thing this morning. Now, earlier in the show, we were talking about these Valentine's Day grams that you can create here at TV8. Well, we've got a webpage, so if you go to tv8vail.com, then you can get all of the information. Now, if you would like to schedule one and you would like to participate, email scoreboard@tv8vail.com, and that way you can spread the love this Valentine's Day. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and get out there and have a great Tuesday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us,